Hi everybody, welcome back and welcome to my wardrobe. So you might have kind of gathered from the title of this video, so this is going to be my spring capsule wardrobe. So that is obviously why we're standing in front of my wardrobe. Now ideally I would love to have a really aesthetic background. I would love to have a separate rail where I can put these key pieces on the rail for you guys, but I don't have a rail and I don't have the space for one either. So we are in my bedroom and we are in my wardrobe. Now luckily I do have a built-in wardrobe, so that's really good in terms of space, but yeah, it's not going to be the most aesthetic video. I have to work with what I've got, so hopefully it is a little bit more perhaps realistic, because I feel like most people don't have a rail and most people do just have their wardrobe. So anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you the pieces that I have picked out as part of my spring capsule wardrobe. Now this is the very first time that I have ever done this. It's the first time I've done it on my channel, and also just the first time in my life that I've done a spring capsule wardrobe. So it's not potentially perfect, and I might, you know, get into a bit more into spring and go, actually I'm not wearing this, or maybe I need to include something that I haven't included. So it is a bit of a learning process, but I am really excited to film this. I'm excited to wear my clothes for spring, and hopefully you're going to find it interesting as well. So in a recent video, I think it was my wardrobe update, I did mention that I wanted to film this video and I wanted to take into consideration my clothing personality, which is a natural classic, and then also my colour season as well, which is a House of Colour autumn, in particular an autumn leaf. And I had also put up a video about how I want to wear all of my autumn colours for each of the 4 seasons throughout the year. And after I had put together those collages of my neutrals and my pops of colour for each of the 4 seasons for the year, it looked like the colours that I had chosen for spring were the soft autumn colours, so the lightest, the least saturated colours within the autumn palette. And looking at these clothes here, I think I've kind of done a pretty good job. I think these are, you know, soft autumn colours. I am missing a couple of pops of colour. I will talk about that at the end, but I do just want to get on and talk about the individual pieces of clothing that I have chosen. Now there are lots of different ways that people set up their spring capsule wardrobes. They say that they want 25, 30 pieces or 15 pieces. I have actually just gone through my wardrobe and gone, will I wear this in spring? Yes or no, basically. And I have in total 21 items for my spring capsule wardrobe. But I'm going to talk to you about what those 21 items of clothing are, and we're going to start things off with outerwear, so coats and jackets. First up I have my trench coat. This is in a light warm beige, and this is actually second hand. I watched last year or the year before loads of fashion mumblers, Josie London's videos, and she spoke about this trench coat which was from River Island, and at the time of me watching that video, I think that video was about a year or 2 old, so River Island didn't have it on their website anymore, but I loved the look of it, so I actually found this one in my size on Depop. So I bought it for about 50 quid I think, and I love this trench coat. This really fits my natural classic clothing personality to a T, and a trench coat is a really great coat to be wearing at this time of the year. So we are maybe just under a month into it being spring and it still feels really cold. I'm in my thin knit today. When I'm done filming this, I will probably put on my floor length cardigan because it is quite chilly. So this time of year you need something that is going to cover most of your body but isn't going to be really thick and heavy like say a wool coat is. So a trench coat, perfect as an outerwear piece of clothing for this time of year. But as we get more into mid-spring and the summer end of spring, I will need to have a jacket for that kind of weather, and I did say in my wardrobe update video that I don't have a jacket like that. My lightest jacket is my trench coat, so I'm on the lookout for a spring jacket, and actually I bought one. It arrived yesterday and I love it. So I have actually filled that gap in my wardrobe. I have more of a spring/summer jacket, and It is this one here. This one comes from the White Stuff, and I've never bought anything from White Stuff before. It still has the label in it because it arrived yesterday. And I got this from a recommendation from my House of Colour consultant. So there is a thing with House of Colour called My Lookbook, and that's a chance for you to upload pictures of the clothes in your wardrobe, and then also as well a chance for your consultant to put on there any clothes that they think will suit you. And my consultant put on a load of pastels for springtime in autumn colours, and typically there aren't really like pastel autumn colours, so the colours that you're looking for are soft autumn colours, the lightest colours, so things like light sage, light olive, mid peach. And she put on this jacket and I saw it and thought, oh, that is obviously an autumn colour, it's a spring summer colour, and it looks like it will suit my clothing personality. So I bought one in a size 10 and a size 12, and when they arrived I wasn't entirely sure if they were the perfect match for me. I thought they were, but where I'm not very good at like knowing what looks good on me or not, I did take a couple of pictures and videos and sent them to my consultant, and she was so helpful in making me realise that actually yes, this does suit me. She said that the 12 was too boxy on me, I've got a waist so show it off, so the 10 is a much better fit, I can wear it with the sleeves rolled up, and it is denim. It's a denim like jacket. It's made from 98% cotton and 2% elastane, and it's a really stretchy jacket as well. I was able to like freely move my arms, I wasn't like constricted in it, and it is a beautiful shade of green. It's not an exact match for any of the autumn greens, but it has a lot of harmony with our autumn greens, and I really love this. I think I'm going to get so much use out of this. Like I say, when it gets warm enough that the trench I can't wear but I need something a little bit lighter, this is going to come in so handy. So I'm really pleased that I have filled that gap in my wardrobe so quickly. I've got 5 trousers in my spring capsule wardrobe. I have 2 pairs of jeans. First up is this lighter pair of jeans. These are from Levi, and these are the 712 slim jeans, which I don't think you can get because I think I got these from an outlet store. And these actually have on them, because I wore them the other day for the first time in ages, a foundation stain like mid-thigh. So at some point I will need to replace these because the stain just is not coming out. But I'm in no rush to, because these fit fine, they're very comfortable, they're a stretchy jean as well, so they're not your typical jean that is like a hard material. These do move with you. And I love Levi's, I think they are so incredibly comfortable. And I like to go a little bit lighter with my denim jeans in the spring. I do have a darker jean that I tend to wear more in like autumn and winter, so the lighter pair will be for spring. And then I have these cream jeans from Weekday. I bought these last year and I got so much use out of them last year, and whenever I wore them I got compliments on them as well, which is really nice to hear. It's kind of nice to be complimented on your outfit. So a beautiful warm cream. And the cut of these are more like just a straight leg, so they're a lot more of a relaxed fit than the previous jeans, which were a slim fit. So I've got 2 different colours and 2 different designs of jeans. And then I've got 3 other trousers that aren't jeans. So first up are these Camel wide leg trousers from M&S. I got these for either Christmas or birthday. These have an elasticated drawstring waist and they're a lovely flowy fabric. I really love to wear wide leg trousers. I find them so comfortable and really flattering as well. And Camel I put as a year-round neutral for me, so lovely pair of trousers, very comfortable, one that I can wear at home and also out and about as well, and in a lovely neutral shade. And then I've got my 2 pairs of Uniqlo wide leg pleated trousers that I mentioned in my wardrobe update. So I've got 1 pair in this light cream, so just slightly darker than the cream of the jeans. This one has a lot more yellow in it. And then I've got this like light sage green. In terms of colour match on our autumn fan, this isn't quite as vibrant as Apple Jade, but it's close enough. And this is just a beautiful spring colour. Very comfortable as well, very flattering. We'll get a lot of use out of these as well. Right, so that is outerwear and trousers. And now I'm not including any shorts because, like I say, it is still very cold at the moment and I'm naturally a very cold person anyway, so I need the weather to be extra warm for me to wear something like shorts. So shorts will appear in my summer capsule wardrobe. There are going to be no skirts as well. I only have 2 pairs of skirts and they're both midi skirts, and I think I would wear those more in autumn. There's going to be no dresses as well, again for a similar reason as to the shorts. And I'm going to keep materials like linen, for the summer months. So next, let's move on to tops, cardigans, t-shirts. I'm only including one cardigan. I have 3 cardigans. One is a thick floor length one, so not really suitable much for spring, even though I am wearing that when the weather gets really cold, but I don't want to include it as part of my spring capsule wardrobe. And then I've got a really thin cardigan that will probably be my summer one. So this is my choice for spring. This is a thick knit, but it's got quite a deep V, and it's got some buttons there, so you can wear it done up over a t-shirt, or you can wear it just open as well. It's a beautiful warm cream colour, similar colour to those Uniqlo trousers, and this is nice for just adding a bit of warmth on those spring days where it gets a little bit chilly. And I like the cut as well, so it stops like on my waist, so a nice length on me. And a cardigan that I've gotten a lot of use out of prior to this video as well, and I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it in the upcoming days as well. So like I say, because it is still quite cold at the moment, having some thin knits as part of my spring capsule wardrobe is going to be a really good idea. So first up is the one that I am wearing. This is from Uniqlo. It's a crew neck thin knit, lovely neutral shade. I've got it on with these brown joggers from M&S that I kind of live in, and it's a really comfortable soft jumper. It's made from 100% wool, so really good quality fabric. It's one that I don't need to wash a lot as well because of that. It keeps its shape really nicely, and because it is this really lovely neutral camel shade, it can go with a lot of different things within my wardrobe. I've also got as well this rosewood thin knit, slightly thicker than the one that I'm wearing. This is from Primark, and I included rosewood as part of my spring colours because it's a really nice autumn take on like a pastel pink, and this is one that I wear a lot as well. I wear this quite a lot in my videos, so I get a lot of use out of this both in autumn, winter and spring actually, so this is a really good staple piece within my wardrobe. The quality isn't great though. I do think that I will have to declutter this at some point because where it's Primark and the quality of the fabrics aren't that great, I have noticed that this does shrink. The arms shrink, the body shrinks, so I will need to keep an eye on this, and at some point when it's too short on me I will need to declutter it, but not for now. This is part of my spring capsule wardrobe. So I've had a look through the washing behind the camera and the drying that's in the lounge to see if there's anything else that I wanted to include that isn't currently in my wardrobe, and there's only one thing. It's inside out. It is this thin knit, this boat neck knit from Next in this coral shade. I've had this for years, but I love this. I love the style of it. I think the colour's flattering. It's comfortable as well. It's 55% cotton, 38% nylon and 7% viscose. And I did say that I was going to put coral as a summer shade. So although this isn't a colour that I picked out for spring, the style of clothing, the clothing piece itself fits spring. I wouldn't be wearing something like this in summer, so nice that I've got a bit of colour to kind of liven up this soft autumn colour selection so far. So next I've got my 2 new bits from Sézane. I talked about these in my wardrobe update. This one is the Leontine jumper, so it is a warm beige base with some dark tan, warm tan stripes, and it's got buttons here. I've just done the top one up so it kind of stays on the hanger, and I like to wear this tucked into trousers, one of my wide leg trousers from Uniqlo as well actually. Roll the sleeves up a bit, and this is very much a natural classic outfit. It's very relaxed, it's really cool, it's a bit chic as well. It's very much, obviously what they've been Sézane, French as well, so love this. Going to get a lot of use out of this, along with my striped Colette Marinière from Sézane as well. This one has a couple of like little buttons up here for a bit of interest, a warm cream base as well, and then a lighter dark camel actually stripes as well. And I love having a bit of Breton back in my wardrobe because I love to wear Breton. And this is, although it looks like a t-shirt, a shirt, a long sleeve shirt, the material is quite thick, so on the colder days in spring this will do a good job of keeping me warm. So there's that one. And a new piece from Cezanne. I did say in my wardrobe update video that that's not going to be the last time that I purchase from Cezanne. So when I bought my replacement belt, because I bought the tailor belt and it was in a size too big, so I bought the smaller size, and I had put this shirt in my wish list because it was out of stock, and I checked my wish list before I checked out online, and this was back in stock. So I bought this in the 40. I'm not really sure what that translates to, maybe 12, I don't know. I do like to go a little bit bigger in my shirts. And this is a beautiful warm brown striped shirt, and I mentioned as well in my wardrobe update that I love to wear shirts and I've really struggled to find autumn coloured shirts, so I bought myself this one. It is made with 70% cotton and 30% linen, so it's going to be a really lovely breathable fabric in the spring and also possibly in the summer as well. Lots of different ways that I can wear this. When it arrived yesterday, I tried it on and thought, oh, that looks a little bit like pyjamas, but I changed my outfit and I put on a proper outfit to go with this, and I really loved it. Again, it's just such a cool piece of clothing. It very much feels like me, and yeah, another one that I am looking forward to wearing in spring. Okay, finishing up with 3 tops as part of the clothing part of my capsule wardrobe. So this one is from H&M. This is a halfway down my upper arm length top. It's got some like button detailing down there, so it's just slightly more interesting than like a standard like scoop neck short sleeved t-shirt. It's in this lovely like khaki shade, autumn khaki shade, so a soft autumn shade. And it's made with 95% cotton and 5% elastane, so it does have a bit of stretch in it as well. This will be nice when the weather picks up a bit, so unless we have a bit of a heat wave in the UK, I probably won't be wearing this for maybe like a month. This will probably be like the tail end of the spring months, but I can wear it, where is it, underneath that cream cardigan, nearly dropped it, as a layering piece. So lovely colour, lovely style, and again fits my natural classic clothing personality. And then I have 2 t-shirts. These have been folded in my drawers, so they are looking a little creased. Hopefully you can't kind of see from that far away. This first one is from Weekday, and this is a Camel, just standard t-shirt, quite a handy thing to have in your wardrobe. It can go with quite a few different things, and again Camel is a really good neutral for me. It's that year-round neutral. And this one, along with the next t-shirt, which is this apple jade one from Uniqlo, this has got a v-neck, and I do think I prefer a v-neck on me. I find it a little bit more flattering. I think with a crew neck it's more natural than it is classic perhaps, and I think I lean more towards the classic as part of the natural classic clothing personality. But this is an apple jade colour, and these 2 will be really handy when the weather picks up and I can kind of get out of my thin knits that I tend to be wearing a lot at the moment. In terms of handbags, I'm only going to include 1 handbag. It is my new Plein Numero 10 in the Camel textured leather with gold detailing. Camel, like I say, year-round neutral for me, so this is a bag that I will wear year-round, but because it is very new, I want to just have this bag in my spring capsule wardrobe and solely wear this handbag. And then I'm going to include my Cezanne belt. It's got the label on because it arrived yesterday. So I got this one in the 85. I did buy the 95 and that was too big. So I bought the 75 and the 85. 75, far too small. 85 was my Goldilocks in the middle size belt. Beautiful, thick, sturdy, warm, tan coloured belt with some gold detailing on the buckle, and these look lovely with my Uniqlo wide pleated trousers and also the jeans as well. And the last 2 items are shoes. First up are my cream loafers with a bit of gold detailing. These are from Wallace, I think I want to say. Yeah, Wallace I think. And I bought these last year and I got a lot of use out of these. I did also buy the black, and the black fitted at the time, and then I went to wear them one day and they were just randomly too small for me. I do not know what happened there, but luckily that didn't happen with these cream ones. So lovely spring shade. Again, going to get a lot of use out of these when it's too warm to wear things like boots, but not warm enough to wear sandals. And then my other pair of shoes are my Supergas. I think these are just the 2750 standard ones. I can't remember what they are called. These are in size 38, which I think is a 5. I'm usually a 6, but I think these are a 5. Really nice white plimsoll style trainers. I don't think these are hugely comfortable. When I wear them for the entire day, I do start to notice a bit of rubbing behind, like on my heels. So that's why I said that I would like some beigers in my collection to have more of like a trainer style white trainer. Something that doesn't look quite so pump and plimsoll like these, but I do like these. These are great for like shorter amounts of wear, but like for a full day, they do start to hurt a little bit and rub. So I do just want to go through the colours that I've managed to include and not include as part of my video where I spoke about how I want to wear my colours all year round. So I do have oyster, camel, I've got a bit of tan in the stripes on the jumper. I've got some light sage, I've got a apple jade here, light apple jade. I've got rosewood, I've got a bit of light olive as well. But there are a few colours that I don't have in here. I don't have any lizard grey, don't have any apricot or mid peach or old gold, and then also some brighter colours like heliotrope and kingfisher. I do though have these kingfisher peacock hybrid trousers from M&S. These are the same as my camel trousers that I mentioned, but I think I would rather wear these in the summer than the spring. I'm quite happy with how this is looking, so I don't think I want to add these ones yet. I'm going to add these in summer instead. So there are a few gaps in terms of the colours that I haven't managed to include, but like I say, I'm working with what I've got, and I will slowly add pieces as and when I find that there's a need for them. I'm not just going to go out and buy colours and clothes in all of my autumn colours just so I have a bit of everything. So if I find that there is a gap, there is a need for a piece of clothing, then I will try to get it in one of the shades that is missing from within my wardrobe. So those were all 21 pieces of clothing as part of my spring capsule wardrobe. I am going to insert some footage in a moment of me trying all them on as part of a little bit of like a lookbook, but I'm really excited to wear my spring pieces because I tend to wear stuff like this on a daily basis. So having a separate section in my wardrobe and purely focusing on my new pieces of clothing that I've got, but also older pieces of clothing that I might not wear as often because I am a creature of habit and would wear stuff like this. I am excited to just open my wardrobe of a morning and choose something from this section of clothes. So yeah, looking forward to that, and I'm hoping as well to take daily pictures of my outfits and put them on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram and you would like to, I do always put a Instagram handle at the start of my videos, but I must admit I'm not great at posting, but I want to try to be better. And like I say, now that I have this section in my wardrobe and I can put up those daily pictures, that will definitely help. So before I put up that footage of me trying on all of these outfits, just want to say thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you found it interesting, hope you found it helpful as well perhaps. If you do a spring capsule wardrobe for yourself, please let me know what items you put in it. Like I say, this is my first one, so any tips, any tricks, or just let me know how you structure yours, the items you include. I'd be very interested to read those. So if you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't as well, and I will see you again very soon for my next video. Bye.